thanks for staying with us. And I like that we have different angles on this conversation. One of the things I always try to do is, when we converse like this, the objective really is always to help to change thinking and perspective. We're building a better Nigeria. We're helping Nigerians to think better and do things better and have better options. So I understand the cultural context. I recognize all the various angles. But if we want to build a more responsible citizenry, do you think we should continue to put that kind of pressure on our people, or have that black tax mentality? Because sometimes it's like you feel, because there's something humbling when you go home to where home used to be. Yes, it was in a hut. Yes, there's no air conditioning, but there's something about seeing that your parents are happy, they are content, they are fine. Just like you said, some people say, don't buy me mansion. I want to be able to know how many rooms are here. I want to be able to count and sweep everywhere easily. They are fine where they are. So my question is, even though this is how it is done in a cultural context, should we evolve from that? Do you think it is important for us to start considering some kind of renewed thinking towards that mentality? Amaka?
Okay, so Mario, you know why what you're saying is not going to hold so much, as in this question is not going to hold so much water, because this man is seen on social media to do lots of philanthropy work, where he gives out cash, he's doling out cash, helping other people. It's a different thing like that. This person is a modest person, or how he likes to keep his money. This person is seen to, he likes social validation. Everybody, they're recording what he's doing, they're posting it. He wants us to know that he's a very benevolent person, right? So in that context, it's different, because I always say, like, you know, generosity means different things to different people. Yeah. There are some people that when they give, nobody even know that they gave. They don't need a public or societal validation for giving, right? And then some people do that. They help outsiders and they don't help people inside. There's so many people that the people be calling them, oh, generous, you're this, you're that, but their siblings, their father, their mother, they're not enjoying that generosity.
Yeah. Amaka, I don't know why Chika doesn't understand.
I understand.
That a man can say, I don't want your money.
Let me now explain why I understand.
My son-in-law, you are wealthy, but I don't need your money.
Chika, sorry, let me just land my point. Because the reason I'm saying this is because when he went to, he has, from the video, from the social media page, I saw that he has 2 kids, right?
Yes.
And then they've grown a bit. And you can see that he went to that same house to go and knock and ask for her hand in marriage, right? He married her from that house. Yeah. They have how many kids? So he's not a man that, as in, you cannot force somebody. The way I always tell women, you cannot force a man to love you. You cannot also force someone to spend their money on you. In the sense that there are some men that one person might look at the person as generous, that, oh, this man is taking care of me. But what you're enjoying is not generosity. It's just that he has fun that is blowing him in his house. So because you're under his roof, the same fan is blowing you, not because he loves you so much that he went to go and buy that fan for you. You need to understand the distinction here.
Okay.
Let me explain why I say I understand what you're saying, Morayo. Let's take it for granted that his wife, the mom and dad, are very modest people until they died, regardless of how much money they personally even have, not even their son-in-law's money, that they will remain modest. I understand that there are people who truly are like that. But you see, there's a difference between modesty and just a gross disregard for things being kept where they should be. I'll explain to you. So if, for instance, there are really modest people, right? Even when I go to the village, I was just telling you, the house in the village is a bungalow. It's not our house, I'm saying. It's not very good looking. It's not flamboyant. But even the days when I know I want to go to the village, because I don't go all the time, I send money down to say, okay, I know that nobody has been there in a while. Let's fix some broken windows. Let's change some of the sheets. You know, let's check the roofs and see what's
Who told you they have broken windows?
Hold on. It's in the video, Morayo.
Play the video.
There are 2 windows out. 2 window panes are out.
Yes.
So I'm saying, even if the parents, the mom and dad are of modest means, okay, we like nature. Because there are some people who are like that. They like trees around there. They like the clay, sand, or whatever. Okay, how about you say, we're going to, the essence of this home is still going to have its natural village-like feel. Like you said, there are raffia huts. When you travel to some states, some other countries, you see some natural materials being used, clay, to do aesthetically pleasing things. So the place can still look aesthetically pleasing while retaining its natural village-like form. You can use mats, you can use natural materials. Window panes are missing. The color of the curtains are looking brown. There's a black pot. Watch the video. There's a black coal pot in front of the house where they are sitting. You can have a natural kitchen made with natural things and arrange your coal pot in.
Samson's
It just looks a mess.
I'll come back to you. Samson, you're calling from Akwa Ibom. Thanks for calling. You're live.
It's not modesty.
It's Francis.
Oh, Francis, my apologies. Go ahead, please.
Okay. You see, sometimes I always want to sit on the same seat with my beloved sister. I'm trying to have forgotten her name just. This kind of matter is not even a matter we should be bothering ourselves. It's not that in Nigeria we don't have handwork. If we have handwork, we will not be looking at those things. Just because you see this person on social media parading all he's parading, doing all he's doing, how does he concern you? How does he concern you? How does he even concern the guy in question that they are talking about? The guy in question they are talking about, to finish that his visit and go and give another person 2 million. Do you know that as has to do with his in-laws, do you know what they are doing? Do you know what he has done? Has the in-laws come out to say we are complaining that he has refused to do this? But it is us, jobless youth and jobless Nigerians who want to see and talk what does not concern them. We are too jobless. The in-law have not come out to say, oh, I have asked my son-in-law to build house for me.
Sir, Mr. Francis, so the reason why we discuss it because there are life issues and we can learn lessons from it. So you're right. The man didn't come out to complain, neither did the in-laws. People are just commenting based on what they've seen. But you see, these are experiences we'll try to learn from because the objective really is to help to change societal orientation. So we want to see how things, understand how people think and see how we can help them to think better or even understand where they're coming from. So it's a conversation to have to help society do better if we know better. So it's not about what they said or what they did not say. Somebody was going to go, was it? Okay, I've not heard from you in a minute.
Okay, okay. I just want to say small thing.
So I understand Chika's, what you're saying, Chika, really. But we know that maintaining a house is that of the people living in the house. When my husband comes to visit, I see my mother make an effort. Ordinarily, before my father passed, it was only 2 of them in the house, and whoever comes in to clean daily goes. So she was in charge of everything. But when our in-laws are visiting, my mother will break the egusi with her hands, make sure she puts things in place. It's her house, she puts it in order. The black pot outside is not Bill that put it there. It's one of the in-laws who cook outside and left it for
Is it a good look for him?
The offense of being
a good look for him.
Hold on, I'll tell you about that one. That good look, I will tell you. So that's his offense. Now he put camera.
Hi.
Now he put camera and put posts in Nobi, in Anambra, in-laws house.
Tag my people.
He's the one who wanted to portray his in-laws. When you
want to drink after the show,
this is not how my people behave. We don't behave like this. We don't roll like this.
So when Bill knows say he want to go and make Nollywood of his in-laws house, he should have bought props.
Exactly.
He should have brought props.
Exactly. I agree with you there.
That's the only problem.
I agree with you
but
there.
You see that pot outside? Now one of our aunties.
Sounding very silly.
But do you know
we're not sounding very silly.
No, we're not.
Let me tell you why. Because, guys,
see, everything we are for the gram.
We're trying to fix society.
Morayo.
We're trying to do things better because we can't continue putting props just because we want to show a certain way of life.
No, then you cannot quote to protect us from criticizing what you just showed us.
Put it out there. We will talk about it.
If your image that you are giving us, the impression of yourself you have given us is
to judge you.
We will use it to judge the Nollywood you just shot.
Let me take
if you don't shoot your Nollywood with props,
we will not know.
We're gonna finish you. Now you tell us, you come and see now. You put us scene 1.
Good morning, Chibuzo. You're live.
Good morning.
Good morning.
I want to contribute to what the people are.
Please go ahead.
Okay, like there's somebody I went for their traditional marriage of recent in the village in Abia State. The girl's place. In short, if they give you a drink, you will not take or you rinse before you drink it.
Oh my God.
For you to know how bad the girl's house is. And I now said to myself, is it not possible for a man or the husband to help in doing it, even if it's not too fantastic, but at least to be, you know, of good looking a bit? The flooring in the apartment, the flooring alone is like when you are stepping on, you know, on the ground of your compound. It's annoying. So to me, I believe as long as a man is having his 3 square meals, you should be able to help your wife's family, and provided the wife is of a good character.
The one we're not good, they do that.
Okay, Chibuzo, thank you very much.
Chibuzo, the one we're not good, may not do our house.
Nima, let me come to you. I'll come to you, Amaka. I've always said something on this table that Nigeria's problem is the middle class. It's the middle class that will tell you that, oh, I want to eat sausage because they've been exposed to sausage. A man says, I've been drinking ogi all my life. This ogi fed you, fed me, fed my forefathers, and we are fine with ogi. But it is the middle class that travel somewhere. I know that they eat sausage somewhere. I come back and say, no, this ogi you're drinking is not good for you. It is sausage you must eat. And I'm going to the thinking that a person is saying, I grew up here. In your own eyes, that mud floor is not appealing. Those broken panes, it doesn't look disgusting. To me, I'm comfortable because this is home for me. You grew up here. So why are we using that thinking of, oh, it should be better now? It's not appealing. Who defines what's appealing? So my problem is, why don't you allow a community, a man says, I'm fine here. It's so difficult for us to understand and comprehend it. We are saying that, no, it is the tradition, it is the people, this is how we do. It doesn't look nice. Who defines what boju moves?
You know, I started this conversation by, I don't really care what bojumo. It's what you're.
What do you mean is what
is good to view? What is appealing to the eyes? So it's not me that I don't have that problem. If we were talking to the in-laws, it would be a different conversation. The point here is that you made a shoot of your in-laws' house. You could have visited them without shooting. My Igbo neighbors, they like to host themselves. So when they're hosting, you see that blue crate. I don't want to mention the brand of that beer. It's always seated every weekend. I don't know why you're going to sit there. But that blue crate, they will put that crate there. Everybody will be popping it. So even it's without many class in that kind of setting. Yeah. The security at the gate, once they know that thing is popping in that compound, everybody is going there because they just want to get a free drink. So it happens. You could have come, eat granite and garden egg, drink your blue crate, and go to your house. But now you on ring lights, your PA on camera. Not only did you do that, you went home. You did not go and use editing, Bolu style and Alim style to upgrade. You posted. Now, you have also posted your house with 5 cars.
I really want to answer you on this last question.
Hold on. You have also posted your house with 5 cars. As in, imagine that I've been following your page and you already have about 1,000 posts of your class, your giveaways, how you went to... You go and ring lights in somebody's house and say, we're helping the needy. You give them 2 million. It's on your post. And then you now go and post picture of your in-laws house.
Okay, let me pause. Sorry. Yakub has been holding. I'll come to you. Yakub, thanks for calling. You're live. Good morning, Yakub.
Good morning.
Good morning. Yakub, the line is not very clear. It's not clear, but go ahead.
Thank you very much. Maybe I should...
It's breaking.
It's quite muffled. I'm so sorry. Go ahead, Amaka.
Okay, so I believe that the essence of every friendship or marriage or partnership is that when you're choosing somebody as a friend or choosing someone as a partner, the essence is that you want better for yourself, or you've seen this person, you've admired something in them, and the essence is that we rub off in a positive way on each other, so that if I don't know, it's okay not to know. It is okay, it's very valid not to know, although in the law, ignorance is not an excuse, but it's also not to know. But when I don't know, I now meet you, handsome, tall, dark, and everything man,
and rich,
and then you now know. You will teach me. If I don't know how to use fork and knife now, in that big mansion that you want to bring me in, you will teach me so that I will not go out and embarrass you. I will not come and say because I'm a modest liver, or I'm a modest, they brought me up in a modest way. I use my hand to eat. I will not follow you to the Senate and use my hand and eat. Morayo, and it is not okay. If he came to marry the woman and he has upgraded his status, and the woman has gone there to and learned and seen that, oh, I came from here, but that this is how they do things, or this can be better. Even if my parents don't want to change whatever it is they want to change, I can just still make it, just still, you know, nice and comfortable for them, and also teach them. We can keep teaching and learning and relearning and learning and relearning every day. But Maria, everybody wants better for themselves.
So let me make this
point.
Let me make this point.
I'm sorry, unfortunately, I have to go on a break. Okay, good. Make your point. Let me tell.
All right, so let's leave culture aside.
Okay.
Let's leave keeping appearances aside.
Okay.
Let's take it again that these are modest people who are not trying to impress anybody.
Right.
They believe in the virtue of living truly as they are.
Yes.
No appearances. But to be honest, Mariah, if you really watch this video, and let's be honest, this video comes across as people who put in no effort whatsoever, the barest minimum effort. Mariah, I lived in a face me, I face you apartment growing up as a child. We used to share toilets. But you see, when we were having guests, at some point, the carpet in our living room was torn. So you could see, you know, patches. The carpet was torn. But even whether we're having guests or not, when we're having guests, an extra effort is made to sweep, to clean, to you know, just honor the people who are coming to see you. So I'm not saying buy new white sparkly curtains. How about wash the curtains? The curtains are looking brown. Okay, we love window panes. We don't like blinds. We don't like, yes. How about these 2 panes that are broken, can we fix it? Okay. We like clay, right? Okay. How about we put like a walkway or some, you know, put a walkway where, okay, we put some paving stone just for that walkway. The entire clay remains. How about put an effort to say, our in-law is coming, and you, the in-law who is being Lord. How about make an impact and say, oh, this thing is going to reflect on me, regardless of how I want to paint it. I love my in-laws the way they are. They love themselves how they are. I am a brand. I am a brand. And whether you like it or not, there's personal branding. Your personal branding reflects on your institutional branding.
I'm going to wrap up on this topic. I have a message here that says, if you go to marry a lady, you love her family, become your family. You now belong to that family. I build a good house for my wife's family. So he's saying that he built.
If you go to marry a lady you love, her family become your family.
Congrats.
I wanted to give you time to digest, but outside is really praising Chika here. I think she's totally agreeing with Chika. And then Rita says, Chika, you're vexing. I think she's also approving of your vex right now. Says, Bill Lords is a brand. That brand thing is correct. And he should have worked on it. He said, now, Bill Lord is 2 million people more popular. Before now, nobody knows.
Yeah, I did not know who he was.
Now you know.
Now I know who he is.
He's brought this conversation out. Someone says, if the video is as bad as they say, then the people concerned are not taking care of themselves. That's Don Yaks.
Wrapping up. I just want to make a final thing that we didn't mention, that if the in-laws should be worried, because if I can't take care of my own family or my own self, how am I going to, because they say it's a woman that helps a man know what to do. Maria, on this day we talk about your in-laws, you know, and how nice and how they are with you and everything. So and certain men don't remember certain things. So it's a woman that is a nurturer that remembers certain things. So you should be worried that if a woman cannot take care of her own, how will she even remember for you to take care of your own? That's food for thought.
Okay, I think that's all we can take on this. The point is that the truth is, in the situations like this, every family to his own, and they expect certain expectations. So I think Chika won the conversation when she said that the least you can do is at least renovate a bit, make it look attractive, because you're having a guest. So we're not saying you should change your lifestyle, but please make it a bit more appealing. And the person who also waits to record, he also has what he's trying to achieve, because obviously now I did not know who he was, but now I've gone to kind of see his page. So everybody has their objective. Let's go on a very short break. We have a special guest today. Stay with us, we'll be right back.
Stay tuned. Your View will be right back.